Welcome back. If it's your first time on the channel, my name is Ryan. I'm a full-time reseller on sites like eBay and Poshmark. And today I just wanted to kind of go on a little rant. It's kind of about just the negativity I keep seeing on different content creators platforms. And trust me, I've kind of went back and forth with this of, is it negativity or are they just trying to be truth tellers? And it's a little bit of both, I think. It's kind of like clickbaity, I would say. Kind of a scare tactic for you. And honestly, I'm just tired of seeing it. The first thing is, I just keep seeing it everyone keeps talking about postage is going up. And their thumbnail is always trying to scare you. So you click on it. So it's clickbait for sure. But I'm just tired of seeing it, honestly. I really want to see more about positivity. I think there just needs to be more positivity. Reselling's great. I mean, it has given me the opportunity to make this a full-time job and support my family and also be there for my kids. So I'm so thankful for reselling. And trust me, I know, just like any job, there's ups and downs. There's gonna be negativity somewhere. But I guess maybe it's just my algorithms just finding the creators that are showing negativity, and I'm just starting to unfollow a lot of them because of it. I mean, there's some I'm still following, but I'm just not watching that content because it just gives me this weird feeling on the inside of I just don't like it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I know postage is going up. I know fees are going up. I just signed up for Depop not too long ago, and eBay bought them, and instead of 8%, it's going to think 12% for if you're boosting your store. And that's kind of expected. Things are going up, especially if eBay's buying them. I knew something like that was going to happen. It just is what it is. But it's the moment one of those things happen, just everyone's got to talk about it. And I'm even guilty of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm guilty of, I guess, scam videos too. Because this whole channel is about what I'm experiencing. So if I'm experiencing a scam or something at the time, I'm going to just talk about it, of what I'm going through in that situation. So, you might be like, well, you're a hypocrite for, saying you don't like it and then you're talking about it yourself. Yeah, I know. But I just don't like constantly hearing about it on different channels and even groups. I will say I'm a part of a paid group. I don't know if any of you guys are a part of paid groups. I'm only a part of one paid group right now, and it's Tech and Sports group. Great group. I am not going to bash it at all. I love it. It is a great group. It's $30 a month. There's so many calls, live Zoom calls, Monday through Friday you can attend, from men's clothing call, women's clothing call, toy call, car parts. If you're a 100K seller like me, you can join the 100K call. There's every morning call. There's Tech Tuesday. There's a social media call, which has been one of my favorites, and I've gotten to know a lot of people like Josh Graff and also Mel from Burnout and a couple others too. I just can't think of them right now while I'm recording this video, and I don't plan on editing it too much, so I'm just kind of spitballing it right off the brain on this. But so it's a great group. I love it, but I'm finding myself busier and busier right now in life. I'm just not able to catch the calls. I can always go back, and what I love about it is you can go back and watch a lot of the calls. You can't on the 100K call, but a lot of the calls you can go back and watch them. So there is a benefit to that, but it's just not the same as, a live call. You're talking with everyone, you're engaging, you're commenting in the comments if you don't like talking on camera, or you can even turn off your camera and talk. There's a lot of people that do that. So it's been a lot of negativity, I think, even in that group here lately. I was just talking about what's the future of reselling in 5 years? Yeah, I know. Thrift stores are selling live now. I know my local Salvation Army, they've been hitting it pretty hard. Like, I think they have a show like every day or every other day. So they are they're pushing on eBay Live. So in Goodwill, I think they're doing Whatnot and things like that. And they already have their own eBay store that they do auctions. So I already know there's negativity out there. Reselling was supposed to be kind of like my happy place. Like, reselling and music are my two, besides family, but are supposed to be my two like happy things in life. And once that negativity just gets shoved in there, it just really turns me off of it. But I'm still enjoying reselling. I've started to kind of like find different ways to communicate with people, because I think when I was in, or as I'm in tech and sports group, that was the main thing. Is this is a really lonely job when you're by yourself. Like, there's no one else. Yeah, I'll talk to other resellers inside the store here and there, but it might be for 5-10 minutes, and if I don't see another person at a store I see, I got no one to talk to. And if it's a picture day and I'm home all day, I don't have anyone to talk to. So if I don't have anyone to talk to, I don't know. I'm a very social person. I love just talking to people, meeting new people. I love hearing people's stories. That's just who I am. I find it very fascinating hearing someone's story, because everyone's got a story, and just how it led them to reselling or what they're doing in life, I always find fascinating. So that's one reason I really enjoyed the tech and sports, but it's just gotten kind of negative. And maybe I'm just on the wrong calls. That could be, but those are I'm catching the calls that one, interest me, and two, I'm able to attend, because when I'm at work, I'm kind of like focused. So I've kind of like switched to more business minded videos while I'm working, or also I'm trying to pick up Spanish again. When I lived in Arizona, I wouldn't say I was like fluent, but I felt comfortable. So I really kind of want to pick up Spanish again. I think it's going to be very beneficial for me in my reselling business, because there are, in Oklahoma, you wouldn't think about it, but there are a lot of Spanish speakers here. There's a lot of like Spanish speaking supermarkets and things like that. So I want to basically engage with people that do speak Spanish and build those relationships. And there are a lot of them that speak English, but I think it'd just be cool to kind of be able to communicate with them. I was recently in Seattle, and there was not really that many Spanish speakers there. There was a lot more like Asian speakers of all different languages, from Chinese to Japanese to just different Asian languages, which was really cool. But it's also like, I don't know. You kind of got to know what to speak. And what's really weird is, so like my old Spanish teacher, she was from Venezuela. So when we were learning from her, we were kind of learning their dialect, which was hard to even talk to people in, Arizona or even Oklahoma, because there's kind of like that Tex-Mex slang compared to there. And it was weird. She's a Spanish teacher, but she was the director of the English department. So that was interesting. So she always got on to me for how I wrote, because I would all my A's were capital A's through all my writing. So a capital, like if it was supposed to be a capital, it would be large, but if it was lowercase, it would still look like a capital A, but it'd be small. And she always got on to me for it. She would say, that's not proper English. And I'm like, this isn't English class, this is Spanish class. And yeah, just kind of a funny humor about me. Once again, my story. But, and then when I did like Rosetta Stone for a little bit, and I had to like jump to level 3 or 4 because 1 and 2 is just like basic Spanish, like rojo, manzana, naranja. It's just basic Spanish and of learning the words and basic phrases. But I want to actually have conversations with people in Spanish. I think that would be just kind of great, in my opinion. I don't know. But back to like the negativity. I feel like there's just too much negativity out there. I can't even turn on the news or sometimes my personal feed on Facebook without just seeing negativity. I'm tired of negativity. I want to see positivity. I want to feel happy. I think, and maybe I'm just trying to have rose tinted glasses right now, but I feel like there's just purposely too much negativity because that's what drives people. And I do not want to be, I don't want to be negative. I want to feel happy. So thank you so much if you listened to this rant so far. The kind of key things on this is I think I'm going to end up leaving Tech and Sports Group just temporarily. I think I just need a break right now from it. I'm still going to be reselling full time. I've been pretty active with my Facebook. Facebook's actually been pretty great. I've gotten to meet a lot of awesome people on there, and there's a lot of different groups that are free that I can communicate with other people. But I will say, once again, there's always a couple of those people that want to be negative. So I just gotta try to block them out and keep them away from me because I just don't want the negativity. But if you made it this far, once again, please smash that like button. Please comment below. Have you seen kind of an increase of different content creators just being negative for like clickbait? Because I definitely have, and it's starting to get kind of ridiculous to me. Please subscribe if you want to catch more content like this. I really appreciate you guys. Bye.